One smart fellow, he felt smart. Two smart fellows, they felt smart. Three smart fellows, they'll small fart.
Hey, what's up, interwebs? My name's David, and you are chilling with Schilling. Welcome to episode 2 of Chilling with Schilling. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it this far. For those of you that didn't catch episode 1.4, that's called 1.4 for a reason. It was my 4th attempt to record my first episode. Yes, it took a while. But here we are, episode 2, and I must say, we are international. Okay, well, to be fair, I have one friend down in the States and 2 friends in the UK who are watching. You know what? It still counts. I am international. I'll be honest, I spent most of the time in between my last video and this one trying to figure out a much better setup. I would like to thank Brandon, RJ, and my good friend Google. Without those 3, I would not have the setup I do. As you can tell, I have a beautiful new microphone. And I was able to get my Canon hooked up directly to my computer, so I can record directly to my computer. The hell is this? Why do I have a dent in my face? The hell? Now today I'm going to go, David, slow down and use real words. Today I'm going to be talking about something that's very important to me. I might bounce around a little bit. It's going to take me a second to kind of gather my thoughts, even though I have them written down. Bear with me, because I'm kind of venturing into uncharted territory. I need some more sugar. I've been having kind of a crappy week, and the problem... Depression and anxiety took me out of commission completely last year. From about March until, I would say, November, I was all over the place. I did my best to keep things together, but that didn't always work. I became fairly hostile, very argumentative. I guess it was harder than I thought. Depression and anxiety took me out of commission for pretty much all of last year. And while I'm starting to gain functionality back, I am nowhere near out of the woods yet. And the problem is, in a lot of circles, with a lot of people, I'm not allowed to talk about it. I can't talk about my illness. And that's what it is. It's an illness. Take away the word mental, and you have an illness. But because of one word, one scary word, one crazy word, I have to stay quiet. Why is something that takes the lives of 11 Canadians a day still too taboo and uncomfortable to talk about? Talking is one of the best vaccinations against mental illness. And yet amongst our friends and our family and our peers, we're forced to stay quiet. Last year, I went through the worst year of my life, and I lost a lot of friends because of it. It's very, very difficult for me to put into words how I feel. On the one hand, I didn't have control over a lot of my emotional state. I couldn't leave the house, and when I couldn't leave the house for very long. I would get huge anxiety attacks trying to get groceries. My grocery store is a 10-minute walk from my house. I thought I could confide in people I considered friends. A lot of times it ended up pushing them away. And on that side, I don't know whether to be angry or sad or upset or offended because I'm being punished for something I didn't have control over. On the other hand, there were a lot of people that I had to cut out of my life for the sake of my health. People who were incredibly toxic to me. Some people who, through no fault of their own, made me feel a certain way, and it was not healthy for me. Some people I had to cut from my life because they just brought back past memories or past emotions that I just couldn't deal with. And to those people, I'm sorry. So on the other hand, to all the people that won't respond to messages or calls, I understand. Whether it was my fault or not, to a lot of people last year, I was a toxic person. I was incredibly difficult, at best. And to those people, I just want to say, I'm sorry. I don't blame you. I did my best to keep everything separate from a lot of people. I tried to keep my illness to myself, and that backfired horribly. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. That was Rafiki. It was really bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Last week I did mention gaming. I have a couple of things that I'm going to be pushing towards gaming and video games and board games and technology and science and all that kind of cool stuff. But that's all hush hush right now. In the meantime, I did mention gaming last week. I will be dedicating my other personal channel to video game streaming. So if any of you watching here is into video game streaming of any kind, I will be posting a link to that probably in my next video. I'll also be posting my Twitch and my Mixer accounts so you can follow me along live there as well. How many of you have ever gone for a massage? Like a real massage, like not one of those little bit of baby oil and wax on, wax off, all done kind of massage. I am talking like elbows and wrists and knuckles and knees and stretching kind of massage. How many of you have gone for one of those? How many of you have tried acupuncture, gone to see a chiropractor? I've always loved a good massage. If I'm not in pain during my massage, I don't feel good after it. So the more elbows that can be shoved into my spine, the better. My doctor recommended I go and see somebody here local in Kitchener-Waterloo. His name is Dr. Walsh. I'll post a link to their site down below. They are amazing. Since my car accident in December, I have been going every other week for a massage and chiropractic and acupuncture treatments. And I must say, holy crap, I can move. I had pretty bad whiplash, muscle strains in my back. I couldn't move my neck. My arms I couldn't lift past my shoulders. It was bad. After a little over 3 months, I'm still in pain, but I can move. I can move. Look. I cannot recommend these guys enough. I used to drive from Toronto to Kitchener just for my treatments. I didn't even bother trying to find anybody else. Oh, I have another question. I'm trying to get one of my friends to enter a bit of a competition with me. We are both on the chunky side. We would like to change that. We are both going to start hitting the gym and start working out. I would like to pose another question. What should the contest be? Right now, I'm thinking whoever loses the most total inches off their body in a month wins. I think that would work. Yeah? Okay, but let me know what you guys think. What should we win? Pizza. Like a pizza party. Or I don't know. We'll think of something. Help me out, guys. Comment in the comments section. Oh, now it's cold. Post in the comments section down below some sort of prize that we can win. Some final and very, very quick shoutouts, guys. Just a few more special thanks, guys, before I let you go. Very special shout out to a friend of mine, Alana. Give her a shout. She does a lot of real estate photography, event photography. If you are looking for a wedding photographer, a real estate photographer, somebody for family photos, give her a shout. I will post her information down below. Hey, if you're somebody who likes movie reviews and or spoilers, make sure you go and check out my buddy Andrew Fantasia's page. He usually picks one movie a week. He'll go and he'll watch it, and usually by that weekend, he's got a review up. I trust his judgment more than I do a lot of professional critics because they don't understand what fun is. They like movies that hold shots for way too long, where everybody has to cry and or die at the beginning, middle, and or end of every single freaking movie. They don't like movies that are fun and that are silly and that make you laugh and kind of make you sit here and go, hey, that was kind of a good movie. Really, really dumb and the acting was terrible, but I enjoyed it. Sometimes movies are supposed to be gone for the fun of seeing a good movie and not because it's going to be the next friggin' Oscar winner. So if you like movie reviews, check them out. That has been episode 2, guys. That's been episode 2. Thank you guys for putting up with the rant at the beginning of it, sort of the middle of it. I do really appreciate it. Like I said, mental health is a very, very, very important issue to me. We shouldn't only talk about it once a year for hashtag Bell Let's Talk. The best way to fight mental illness is to remove the stigma. Talk about it. Make it something that's normal, because unfortunately, it is normal. 1 in 5 Canadians are going to experience some form of depression or anxiety or some sort of other mental illness within their life. 20% of people, that's far too many people to silence for something that a lot of us are going through. So I will be posting some more videos on it. I'll have some friends of mine on that also have some stories to share. I'll also be posting some updates to 1 or 2 photo campaigns that I may or may not be involved with regarding mental health and body positivity. So stay tuned for those as well. Oh, one more thing. I decided, in the interest of shameless or shameful self-promotion, I figured I'd have a bit of a contest. Not really a contest, it's more of a contest? Giveaway? I don't know what it's called, but what I am going to do is, if my Facebook page gets to 250 likes, or if this YouTube channel gets to 100 subscribers, I will shave my head. I never even thought to do it. I've looked into hair regrowth treatments, shampoos that are supposed to make your hair grow and thicken your hair, and laser stuff. We can regrow hair with lasers. And show me some love, guys. Show me some support, and we'll get rid of this. I freaking look like Betty Boop. What the hell is... Anyways, guys, you have been Chilling with Schilling, and don't forget, tell your friends.